Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're starting with a bare face because I want to do my entire process from start to finish. The only thing that I already have is moisturizer and eye cream. Start with priming. You guys know I love my drugstore primers. I'm gonna go ahead and use the e.l.f. Putty Primer and the Wet n Wild Jelly primer. These primers have been going hard for me for 2020 and so far for 2021. All right, now for the base. I've been testing out a new technique, a new to me technique, and that is applying concealer and contour and blush before foundation. So today I'm using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Camo concealers, and I have two here. I'm just gonna do like a mixture, and then I'm using the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Truffle, and for blush, I'm gonna do a mix of these two from Rare Beauty, which is Joy and Grace. We're gonna start with concealer. I'm gonna take the lightest one first. I am just putting that right here and right here, and maybe like 2 dots on the sides. Then I'm gonna take the next one, which is a little darker, so that's why I'm kind of not using too much of this, but so I'm just placing that right there. Then I'm just going to do the same to the rest of my face. So that's concealer, and now for the matchstick, I'm just gonna swipe that onto my face. Gonna take this Born This Way concealer in Butterscotch, and I'm just going to put that on the areas that I need extra coverage. Now I'm gonna take my blush and I'm applying about 2 or so dots on each cheek. That's so cute. Okay, now to blend everything, I'm just gonna take a damp sponge, and I'm starting with the concealer first. Kind of blend that out. I'm gonna take this brush here from e.l.f. and I'm just gonna blend. I love this part. This part is probably my favorite, blending out contour. I don't know why, I just get so excited to see like that golden halo. So pretty. The one thing I like about this technique is that you don't have to really blend the harsh lines so much, because you are gonna place foundation over this, so it's gonna blend it for you. You just wanna kind of, you know, get like a preliminary blend going. Now for the blush, I'm gonna flip my sponge around and just blend that out. I don't know, these blushes just bring me so much joy. I'm gonna switch to my brush here just to blend out the chinny chin chin. Now for the under eyes, let's make sure we have the right side of the brush of the sponge here, which is this side. And I think I want more of Joy on there, so I'm just gonna add a dot more. All right, so this is what we're working with so far. As you can see, it's not super blended. It is pretty harsh still, but we're gonna take care of that with our foundation. Today I'm using the KVD Beauty foundation. This one is really liquidy, so I think it will work very well with this technique. So let's go ahead and apply her to the face. And I'm gonna go in sections. So I'm gonna first squeeze out a little bit onto my forehead, and I'm just gonna blend out that foundation. I kind of almost want to apply it to my hand and then use it from my hand, because I really don't like dripping product on my face. So now I'm just going to apply it to my cheeks. All right, we blended out our foundation, and as you can see, the blush subsided, the contour as well, and everything looks nice and soft and blended. I love this so much. I feel like it's a lot quicker too, so I think I'm just gonna add a little bit more right here and in the center. Now let's get our brush to set our under eyes before we start creasing. I'm using a tapered brush and the Too Faced powder, Ethereal powder. I really like this powder. And I'm just going to set my under eyes. I kind of do like a rolling technique now and just roll it under there. And it sets it really well. For the rest of the face, I'm gonna take my Fenty powder in 310, and I'm just going to gently pat so that we don't disturb anything. So our face is set. I love how the base looks so far, but let's get some more bronze on there. My OG fave, Beige and Gyal. This one is hitting pan so long ago, but I'm just gonna take that, swirl my brush around and add a little bit of that to the face. Such a nice bronzer. Such a beautiful bronzer. I love that one immensely. But I do want to hit Caramel Cutie, just the tiniest amount of this because it's a lot more pigmented, a lot darker. So I'm just hitting Caramel Cutie in the depths of my contour so that we can look even more snatched. Yes. Do you guys say caramel or caramel? Oh, my base is looking. But look at my base right now. Okay, so I think I'm gonna play with my Nubian 2 palette by Juvia's Place, and I wanted to play in the green on this end and the yellow on that end. I hope I don't look like a Jamaica flag. I mean, if I do, then hey, I'm Jamaican, but it's not really what I'm going for. So I'm taking this blending brush from e.l.f. and I'm just going into that green, which is called Egypt. And I'm just gonna start by packing that on the outer corner. Whenever I'm doing a halo eye, guys, I always make note of where the center of my eye is if I'm looking dead forward, because if I do this, the center of my eye kind of moves this way. So I always make sure that when I'm applying the colors to the outer and inner parts of the eye, that the center, when I'm looking forward, is completely clear. So I'm always checking my mirror in front of me to make sure that I'm getting the right placement. And one thing I've realized too about the way a halo eye looks on me is I have to bring this color all the way up past my crease. So that's my crease right there. I have to bring that color up past my crease. I mean, that's with most hooded girls, that's just what you gotta do. Yeah, like that, perfect. Then I'm going into that green again and I'm applying it to the inner corner so that we can form that halo. And again, I have to go up past my crease. And I don't mind if that gap kind of leans that way, because that's the shape of your eye anyways. So I angle, like my shadow is always angled that way. So you see that gap starts in the center. If I'm looking dead straight, it starts in the center and it kind of goes like that. And I think that is so pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye and then we can move on. All right, so this is where we're at with the green placement. So that brush is pretty much clean, nothing on it. And I'm just going to take the very tip of that brush to scratch on the edges to kind of blend it a little. So that looks a lot more blended than this side. So this is what we have and I love it. So I'm getting a flat packer brush and I'm just going into that gold yellow called Nairobi. And you kind of want to make this overlap the green a little bit. So and bringing it all the way up to where that green stopped. So now we have that gold on our lid. Okay, I'm kind of loving this. I do look like a Jamaica flag and I kind of like it. I'm taking a picture for my sister. Jamaica flag vibes. So this is what we have so far on the lids. I really like how this looks. Yeah, this is a very on the fly type of look, but I do want to do a liner today. I haven't done liner in so long, child. And I also want to add a little more zhuzh in the center. So I know I'm going to go into my Tati palette and probably play with some of those glitters, because I want the center of my eye to be a little more bling. But let's work on the liner now. Because I don't have a brown liner, I'm just gonna use a brown liquid lip. And this one is Kylie. I don't know why this is the only brown that I own. but it's the only brown that I own. Swore I had some others, but it's okay. I'm taking a fine brush. Let's bring her out. Connect her here. And kind of fill her in. Oh, that is a wing, child. Okay, now let's try to get the same on the other side. This is always the difficult part, to get that wing the same. Okay, so this is what we have for our eyes. I love the brown wing. I need to get me a brown liner in this shade. I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna apply mascara and do my brows really quickly, and then we'll come back, finish up the eyes. All right, guys, we are here and we have our liner done. It looks real cute. We applied lashes today. I used Bewispy lashes in the style Wispy, and I love them. They're so adorbs. Like, look at the lashes. Okay, let's finish the eye now. We're gonna need some smaller brushes to finish the eyes. So I have these two and I have a pencil brush. First, I'm taking this brush here. It's a really, really compact. It doesn't move. It's kind of stiff. And I'm gonna go ahead and go into the green from Juvias. Now I'm wondering if I should also halo the bottom. I think I will. I'm going into that green and I'm just going to stamp it right here on the lash line. So in terms of the halo, I want that angle to remain also on the bottom. So this, about here at this point is where I'm gonna put that yellow gold right here. So everything else is going to be green. So I'm stopping right there, and then I'm taking the green on the inner corner to about right there. Now we're gonna take this brush here. This is the MAC 214, and I'm taking Nairobi, which is that gold color, and I'm just filling in that gap. Okay, now for the glitter. I do want to go in with the glitter, and I think I'm gonna probably take Soothe, this one right here. I'm gonna just use my finger and just pick up a little of that. I'm just tapping that in the center of my lids. Okay, so that's what we kind of have. I like it so much. But we also have to put a little touch of glitter on the bottom lash line. We're gonna put that glitter right underneath the lash line where we have that yellow. So this is the look that we have going so far. The only thing I wanna do is to apply a liner, and I'm gonna use this brown from Fenty. This one's called Puppy Eyes, and it's this beautiful, like, bronzy, metallic bronzy brown. I'm gonna apply that in the waterline. Let's go ahead and apply some more blush, powder blush. I'm gonna use this peachy blush. You guys know it's my fave from Pretty Vulgar. And I'm just going to smile and just press it into my cheeks. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, for a highlight, I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild Hello Halo liquid highlight. I'm loving how this looks so far. Loving it. How about you guys? I just want to show you guys what I wear when I'm recording so that my lips don't look ashy and dry. So I always apply the Fenty Slip Shine in Cookies and Cocoa. It's this color here. It's very close to my lip color, but it just gives it like this pretty sheen that, you know, makes it look like I don't have anything on, but I have shine. It's so, I will forever repurchase this. That's actually pretty. I absolutely love how this look turned out. I applied my BFF3 liner and then the Fenty Slip Shine in Makeout Break on my lips, and it's like the perfect nude lip. I love this combo. I'm finding some good combos lately. I love the brown liner. I need to get me a liquid, like an actual brown liner and not just a liquid lipstick. I mean, I can, but you know, I need a liner. So green is a color that I don't necessarily run to a lot, but it's pretty. It's pretty damn gorgeous if you think about it. Like on the eyes, it's a beautiful color. And then to pair the green with that goldy yellow, the brown liner, the glitter, these lashes, oh my gosh, Bewispy. Guys, if you want to support a Black owned lash company, check out Bewispy, please. They have some gorgeous lashes. Sharon is my ultimate favorite. Queen Bee, Marley, this one now, Wispy. Those are my 4 favorites so far from that brand. So check them out. So if you love this just as much as I do, then let me know down below. If you are watching, then go ahead and comment. Subscribe while you're at it, because you know you want to see more from me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.